Guys should be able to defend against that. I should be able to defend against that. Those guys have a lot of cannons. What is there? Oh yeah, you guys should be able to capture that back. How about this? That looks good. You guys are wasting your time. I have captured that several times, and it doesn't belong to me. You're wasting your troops. What do we have down here? I could probably take one of these provinces, but it would take a lot of troops, and I kind of need them up here. I do want to capture this place, though. Really would like to, but screw it. Cavalry. Let's just recruit cavalry and be done with this. Yes, field battle. Time for people to skip the videos again. Unless they somehow feel that they want to watch this, which, if you do, just because I can't see how this would be interesting to anyone doesn't necessarily mean that someone doesn't find it interesting. Just means that I don't understand why they do. Oh, goddamn artillery. Not much to say here either, making it kinda difficult for me to do any sort of good commentary, because it's basically just moving my cavalry up, stabbing them, getting stabbed a few times maybe, and then we're done. There's only so much I can say about that. Whoa, okay. That was unexpected. Holy crap, you've got a lot of cavalry there. That was unexpected. Okay. Still okay. I'm still gonna win this. Just means I'm gonna take a few more losses than I would like to. How many are left? Okay. I have a troop advantage now. And he decided... No, wait. Who? Okay, you didn't move. Anyone else? You? Okay. There we go. And I get to shoot. Fuck you, cavalry. 99 cavalrymen on the wall. 99 cavalrymen. You shoot them down and spin them around. Then no more cavalrymen on the field wall thing. I told you it was 2 minutes. I warned you if you're still watching. I did. Okay. This is gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt more than it's gonna hurt me, but it's still gonna hurt me. And I'm gonna get sad. Because I'll lose cavalry. And I'm kind of fond of them. Really love it if you didn't kill too many of them. Really would love that. Ow. 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 I wasn't done, game. Why did I not get to move all my troops? As far as I know, there's no limit to how many troops I get to move before I'm done moving. They got to move all theirs. I should be able to move all of mine. Though I don't want to move my line further up than this anyway, it's the principle of the thing. That's 1 unit of infantry, 2 units of infantry, 3 units of infantry dead, 4 units, and a 5th. Not too shabby. 1 very slow cavalry charge. We have annihilated most of their attacking forces. And they are kind enough to allow us to just continue the charge. You dead. Ah, the power of cavalry. Okay. In 1603, King Carl IX has decided to erect a new town on Acciyn called Gothenburg. Oh, he built Gothenburg in 1603. I see. And it begins construction immediately. 1607, it is given its letter of privilege, which is basically the thing that a city gets to recognize that it's actually a city. This particular city is inhabited. Well done. Jesus. Inhabited exclusively by Dutch people, and is destroyed during the Kalmar War of 1611 before they finish building fortifications. Gothenburg, which is still standing today, which was not destroyed in anything, was founded in 1619 on a place known as Gullberg's Field. He built several cities, in fact, and I am allowed to build a building for free in one of my cities. I could build a university, a church, an embassy, or a archway. The archway would give me renown points, so I'm really not interested. The embassy would allow me to do some diplomacy, which I haven't done yet, and since I'm starting to have a surplus of gold, I might actually show that off. So, yeah, give me an embassy. Oh, and here's another person I can hire. Okay, apparently this guy would give me a better competitive edge in placing my trade ships. I guess I need to place those. Oh, that would be nice. He would also allow my smithies to produce as much metal as a smelter, although I believe I've already improved all of my smithies to smelters, so that doesn't really give me anything. I'm actually not going to read that. He's a good businessman, makes a fortune on selling war material to the army in the 30-year-old war. He was also a big part of the loan for the ransom of Elfsborg, which, if it hasn't been brought up yet, was a fortress, I believe, somewhere in or around the Skåne area, which the Danish captured from Sweden and then demanded a big ransom for giving back. And the war with Denmark between 1643 and 1645, he, at his own expense, equips an entire fleet in Holland, which helps the Swedish Navy in the battle at Fehmarn, which I know nothing about, unfortunately. Oh, he was also he was also the person who laid the foundation for Sweden to be an industrial country, sort of. He was knighted by Queen Christina's, the government of Queen Christina in 1641. Okay. Axel Oxenstierna. Oh, this one would be nice. I believe he would give me more metal, iron, as well as increasing my tax revenue from my cities by 15%. I might actually go for this guy. And apparently this person was the most powerful and successful Swedish nobleman during the entire 17th century. He was made the sort of supreme counselor by Gustav II of Adolf, a post which he held for an astounding 42 years. He surpasses the high nobility, and it is practically him who rules the country during the king's absence, while the king is fighting on the continent. He also had a huge impact on the way Sweden is governed, and made a lot of work in tying the king's exercise of power down through laws, which results in the sort of a national order of laws, basically governing what the king can and can't do, and a governmental reform in 1634. He also, after the king's death, he worked on pulling Sweden out of the 30-Year War, although it's not until 1648 that there is peace. He also built Tida Castle and a palace close to a place called Storkyrkobrinken in Stockholm. And babyface King Pants over here. Gustav II of Adolf is the son of Karl IX and Christina of Holstein-Gottorp. He is well versed in many languages, among them Latin, Dutch, French and Italian. His education includes rhetoric and the art of war, not the actual Sun Tzu book of things, but just general warfare. He's a very good speaker and has an easy time getting people enthusiastic and engaged in whatever he wants them to engage in. Don't read too much into that. He is a very intelligent person and is reputed to have good judgment, which makes him popular amongst the nobility. He also apparently had a rather bad temper, although later he managed to control that. He was apparently in love. My God, words. They do not function with my mouth today. He was apparently in love with a person called Ebba Brahe and proposes to her, but his mother has other plans for him, so he eventually agrees to marry Maria Eleonora of Brandenburg. What? That's just weird. It's not a very happy marriage, but they do get a daughter named Christina. He is killed in the Battle of Lützen among almost 5,000 of his soldiers. His widow mourns him for a long time and is said to have kept his embalmed heart in a golden box. Weird. And here's what happened. We have again recaptured the places that Denmark has taken from us, leaving Denmark with their one unconquerable place of province. The personality peoples, I need to remember to grab those. Tot, grab a bunch of stuff. A pirate ship has sunk a merchant ship of the Tot family. A pirate was sunk in the North Sea, the north up here, whatever that is. Stuff was built, renown points, an embassy in one of my provinces was built. There. Right there. Okay. Let's see. Embassy, university, I could improve that. I still want more iron per turn though, so where do I grab iron from? There's an iron producer. I could not upgrade you because I need to upgrade you to a bigger town. Now I can upgrade you. There we go. Problem solved. And I could upgrade you. Spending most of my money on that, which probably wasn't the best of ideas since I kind of wanted to get someone from here. Who did I want to get from here? Was it you? Yes, it was. Okay. You. I shall offer you all of the rest of my golds. However much that is what I'll offer you. Okay? Can I check some? Okay, 150. Done. I will offer him 150 gold. I hope he takes the offer. And we are still at war with the Danish, and now we are also at war with the Germans. And you guys, again, you're wasting your troops. You're attacking with an inferior force even. You're not gonna win that. There's no way. Those guys should be able to hold their own, and over here it seems that we might be able to capture these places as well. Interesting. You guys should hold... Maybe I already checked that. How about here? Ooh. That place is in trouble. They might be losing that. I should probably take advantage of that. Let's split the army over here. I shall split them in that manner. Okay, and I should be able to move you further. Like that. Okay. You stay there. Next turn, when these guys are low on troops, we will try to invade them. Hopefully. With more cavalry. Let's see, 1500 cavalry, or 15,000 cavalry rather, and yeah, it'll be a tough fight. I think I'd be able to win that though. So yeah. Oh my god, that's... What are you doing? What are you doing with... That's not even a challenge. It's not even worth me moving my troops over. Jesus. I still have to, but it's not worth it. That's just to piss me off. That's what it is. They're pissing me off. 200 cavalry. Yeah. 120 men. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna move all my army. But no, I'm moving these guys and then I'm done. You kill him. You kill him. You guys move up. That's all I'm gonna do. Oh, and you move... Yeah, that guy's smart. This guy, though, he could have moved that way, but knew he wanted to die. See, I'm not... Nope. I'm not moving. You can move. I can kill. Now, this is an invasion force. Sure, they only have a total of 5,000 men, but it's still an invasion force. That other thing, that was scouting party at best. Except for the fact that they actually attacked and got murdered. Which, sure, it's what's gonna happen here too, but at least they have some men on their sides. Sides? Side! Jesus. Maybe I shouldn't be recording right now. Maybe I should be taking speaking lessons. For my speakingness. Because I can't speak. Oh great, I wasn't allowed to move everyone. Again. Thanks, game. Really appreciate you doing that and screwing me from killing that guy this turn. Well, apparently I couldn't kill that guy either. But that's a different story. You know what? I'm gonna move these guys up anyway. Yeah, screw you. You can attack them if you want to. I'll kill you in retaliation. See how you like that. He likes it so much, he moves his troops into doom. There we go. The ransom of Elfsborg. Oh, and I have to pay 500 silver. Oh, it's silver, not gold. Whatever. Whatever. I lose 500 silver. Big deal. I can spare it. I feel like I can spare that. Really, I do. The Danish king Christian IV attacked Sweden in 1611. It's an odd war where the Danish and Swedish armies... Okay, I can see how that is an odd war. Both the Swedish and Danish armies march around in Skåne and Småland, plundering, burning and killing, but not engaging in battle with each other. What? Kalmar, Christianopel, Kronosbergs Castle, Växjö, Gothenburg, Nylödesö, Skara, Old Lödesö, Varberg, Kungälv, Uddevalla, Vimmerby, Västervik, as well as an innumerable amount of villages and farms are, well, plundered, burned, and people are killed. Okay. Sweden is apparently at war with Russia and Poland as well. Because of this, and the fact that Sweden doesn't really want to have Danish people, armies running around on Swedish soil while fighting a war with Russia and Poland, they make peace in 1613. It cost Sweden the sum of $1 million. Dollar, not dollar. Dollar. Which I don't know how much money that would be in today's standard, but I would imagine it's quite a few $1 million. American dollars, US, modern. It's a really, really... If I remember correctly, during this time, you had 3 types of value on money. You had the öre, which would be the equivalent of a pence, or the American cent. Then you have the Swedish krona, which is, well, the values are different, but it's equivalent to the actual money of dollars or pound if you're British. And then you had the dollar, which was, I believe, of $1 was able to feed a family for like half a year or something. It's an incredible amount of money. So yeah. Oh, I see. I see what they did there. Basically, King Christian of Denmark set the ransom to $1 million because there was also the stipulation that if Sweden couldn't pay within 5 years, the Danish would be given Elfsborg's castle and the I don't know how you translate that word, like the 7 surrounding some sort of measurement for land, which is why it's called the Elfsborg's ransom. But unfortunately for King Christian, Sweden was able to pay, although it was an enormous sacrifice for Sweden, considering they had been in constant war with Denmark, Germany, Poland and Russia for quite some time, on and off. And this guy is a military commander who we can hire and would give a +1 to our defense and offense of all of our troops. Oh, Johan Baner. His father was executed in the Linköping bloodbath, and the entire estate of his family was confiscated. Okay, the King Gustav II of Adolf, at some point, he, I don't know how to properly translate that, my words, they fail me. He reconciles with the family. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Me? Why would you make that hard? It wasn't. Either way, he becomes a faithful person. He doesn't hold a grudge apparently. This person is a typical 17th century military man. He drinks, he engages in certain acts with certain female people who get paid to engage in said certain acts, and he gorges himself on food. He gambles away a lot of money, and he is ruthless to the civil population and demands blind obedience from his subordinates. But he is also a military genius, apparently. A person named Peter England writes his great opponent, the Kaiserly Field Marshal Gallas, was also a notorious drunk, but the difference between these two is that Banner usually manages all of his duties excellently, even while drunk, while Gallas is incompetent even when sober. Yes, some even claim that Banner was at his best while drunk. Kind of like me. Not. Okay, here's another thing that we haven't been given any information about in the game, at least I don't think so. After the catastrophe in Nördlingen in 1634, Banner